The second day of pretrial hearings for the 5 alleged 9/11 conspirators was held Wednesday. The proceedings are happening as the nation and world prepare to mark 20 years since the terror attacks that killed nearly 3,000 people. CBS News senior investigative correspondent Catherine Herridge has been inside the courtroom in Guantanamo Bay. She joins me now for more. So, Catherine, set the scene for us. What happened in court today with the defendants?
Elaine, inside the high-security courthouse, the first to arrive was Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, the self-described architect of the attack. He looks much older, much thinner than previous years. He had his head covered. He had a scarf wrapped around his neck. And when he took it off, you could see this long, flowing white beard where the edges are tinted kind of an orangey red color. And almost all of the men carry these black vinyl bags with them for their personal effects. And Khalid Sheikh Mohammed opened up his bag and took out a prayer mat and then proceeded to lay it down next to the defense table, where he then prayed for some period of time. The rest of the men followed. The last into the courtroom by about 90 minutes was Al-Hassawi. Al-Hassawi sits at the very back of the courtroom because he faces lesser charges. His lawyer told the judge that his client was late because he suffers from chronic pain and had to have an injection before he could come to court this morning, Elaine.
Well, Catherine, the Military Commission has a very unique procedural step that involves the judge. Can you break down how that unfolded?
Well, in the military commissions, both the defense as well as the military prosecutors have an opportunity to ask the judge questions so that they can understand his or her background, their personal bias, and whether there might be any issues that could disqualify them from sitting on the bench. And what this revealed this morning was a lot about the defense strategy, that they're going to portray the military commissions as grossly substandard in terms of the legal process, obtaining evidence. And also, they said, even if their clients are not convicted, there is no guarantee that they would be released from Guantanamo Bay. And they said to the judge, Colonel McCall, are you going to be comfortable if we attack the very process that you are presiding over? And the judge said that he would have an open mind in this case, Elaine.
Interesting. Well, what did we learn about the judge's background in this case?
Well, by his own admission, the judge said that he's very new, very junior on the bench. He only recently got a very highly classified clearance so that he could get access to the information. He hasn't done a big death penalty case before, let alone one where you have 5 defendants that are being tried at once. And he also said he had not read the 9/11 Commission report, which is considered sort of the A to Z of what happened in the 9/11 plot. He said, I am a blank slate. And that, in fact, might appeal to both the defense and the military prosecutors, who had very few questions for the judge today.
Wow, really fascinating to hear that. And Catherine, obviously you do not have a crystal ball, but do we have any sense at all of when the actual trial could begin?
Well, to be clear, we're more than a decade into this process, Elaine, and there is still no date on the calendar for the actual trial to begin. Based on what I've seen during the week in the courtroom here at Guantanamo Bay and then talking off camera with individuals, the sense I have is they're not expecting a trial date to be any earlier than late 2022. So a full year from where we stand right now, and that does not take into account the possibility that COVID could once again not only shut down the proceedings, but further restrict the proceedings, delaying this legal process once again.
All right, Catherine Herridge reporting from Guantanamo Bay. Catherine, thank you so much.